Stamina usage lies. This does not take into account your stamina recovery or your attack speed. Just don't look at this. Pretend this indicator doesn't exist. It only exists to mislead you. I'm like kind of surprised this is still in the game. I would have thought they'd just remove this. If you're trying to play multiple weapons, yeah, bananas are very important. Yeah, it's the only early game item that is giving you stamina. Good. Hi, pigs. Need the gems. Not a great turn. Well, if you're new, I wouldn't play unranked. Like, you may as well play in bronze and silver and rank up a bit as you learn. I feel like the ranked system probably does a pretty good job of introducing players to mechanics. Early ranked's pretty much the same as unranked. Yeah, and it'll increase in difficulty as you go, rather than stay constant the whole time. So you'll actually have a sense of progression. Gonna need that. Ranged weapons are pretty good. This is poor because we need to make vamp armor. Goes there. Just bag that. See, yeah, this is... Where's your stamina, opponent? Oh. guess at least the spear is the one most likely to use the stamina because it has the fastest cooldown, but not by much. Okay, how do I... We do this. I still need the healing herbs. Guess I can sell the pig to grab this now. I could have sold the rocks. Probably made more sense. I have the gold. It's like the least important of the gems. Close fight, close fight. Probably shouldn't have been a close fight. How much heat did they have? 16. Yeah, the... Usually better to use the burning coal bonus than the whetstone bonus, if you can. This torch should be doing significantly more damage. It reduces crit chance and stun chance. Ooh. On sale struggles. Need the Hungry Blade. We also need the Mana Orb. Some of them have the Moon Shield. I'm not doing anything with the mana. If I don't combine this? Yeah, they reworked it a while ago. The restore stamina change was back in, like, December. I don't know when the heat change was. That one was a little more recent, but still pretty early access. Using my rolls. Another orb. Also a lamp. Probably lamp. Oh, I need to move this orb too. Which cube am I building? Either light or none. Let me just leave it as base. Mostly just bought it for the early game. Cool. Guess we want this. Let's grab it now. Armor is the best choice for lamp proc. Yeah, we can't really buy a lamp unless we have Vamp Armor. We're mainly going Vamp Armor for Moonshield mana, but this is maybe another way to get damage. Our opponent can have no damage. Like, I... Manathirst only gains mana? Yeah, it gains mana, and then when you gain 20 mana, you steal 10 life. Oh, I used all my rolls. Okay, yep, never mind. Everything that does damage can crit. Though a lot of things that give crit chance only give it to weapons. But like the Ranger Bag can make Blood Goop crit. 20 overall. Every time you've gained 20 mana. Hey, we get our Valor. We'll upgrade them. Not a great turn to have a Valor. Wonder if we win that next turn. Struggle Stars. I eventually want to use them for something. I don't know. Just kind of chilling in the Mana Orb. Do that. Are we sure boards aren't getting shuffled? Let me see bad arrangements in unranked. It's surprising to see some of the mistakes. They're learning to play there. I mean, they made a hero sword. Like, they know the recipe for hero sword. But they choose to not put the hero sword next to their 5 other weapons. They aren't reading the items. I think for some boards, that makes sense. But I feel like once you have combined things, and you know the game well enough to know how to make a hero sword, it's just too common that things are wildly out of position. This wants to be here. I don't know if it shuffles items. It definitely removes some in lower ranks or unranked. Have you like seen someone run into one of your boards that was missing items? Someone decompiled the code. Oh. Oh, I would have thought all that was handled server side. Thought that was like the one thing that the servers did, was send you the boards. Oh, yeah, there's no warp here anymore. We can do that. Eh. I'm not buying another Valor. Let's not do that. Well, orb is back. Yeah, we good. We good. Random buff. Coal helped a ton. What was the coal buff? And empower. Was that lamp not triggering? Oh, double draconic orb. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't know. They're not giving that much block. Steal 30 life. They'll never see it coming. Anyway, let's get armor. I mean, the double moon shield's really good here. Okay. I'm speculating. I suppose I'll put it in armor, but it's funnier in the bag. I mean, beating this is a good sign, right? This is like a totally sane board. Granted, I mean, this is what you're hoping to be able to beat when you play a board with a bunch of starting block. Pretty well set up to counter the initial burst. Double moon shield kind of nuts. Oh, we're also getting heat off of our... Lucked into heat this time. I wonder if that mattered. Huh. Probably not. I think we're okay. We survived the initial burst with most of our life. And they're not great into the double moon shield. Is double phoenix sane at all? It is if you can fit both on the burning blade, I think. There's probably a way. Yeah, so if you get double moon shield, vampiric armor, it generates a lot of block, which then fuels a Manathirst. How much mana did we gain? Yeah, that's so good. The line in just looks so bad. You're weak from turns like 7 till 12, which is maybe fine for Reaper. It's just like this also isn't Exodia. Then double Moon Shield, double Amp Armor. It outstalls almost anything. It's really hard to get there without dying. Yeah, yeah. That's basically how this felt. The drafts also might just be bait. These are probably not worth spending money on. They're so cool, though. My Mr. Struggles, only for the giraffe. For fatigue damage. But yeah, also mainly for the giraffe. Giraffe is such a good Goobert trigger. It's definitely worth buying on sale just to be a Goobert trigger. But you probably need to also buy a lightsaber. So that your Goobert's actually doing something. Not bad. Worthless luck into fancy heat. Yeah, when we get the heat, it's really cool. You're just not going to get the heat very much because you're not buying the cards. The only heat you're getting is random off Mana Orb. That's the other thing that's really jank about Mrs. Fortune. Like, the main way to get recurring luck on Reaper is through Blueberry. And if you want your blueberries to generate luck, you probably want Mana Orb. But then if you have Mana Orb plus Blueberry, it's easy to either get too much mana or for Mana Orb to give you random buffs to overtake the buff that you want Misfortune to give you. There's so many gotchas. And if you play it with flutes, then you're playing it with flutes to get luck. And that's just... ugh.